Good morning, this is Suniti. Today is the 13th of January 2011 and I'm going to show you something about my African violets today that I have in my office. A couple of things. One is how not to water an African violet, or what does water damage do to a plant. The second is how to get a nice display of flowers. As you can see here, this is not a very big plant, but it's got a beautiful bouquet of flowers all around, and I will explain that also. And another part, next video I will make, is probably how to separate these baby violets that have been propagated from a leaf, how to separate them and plant them in individual pots or together to get a very nice display such as this. Okay, so first with the watering. Now the thing about African violets is when you put water on them, the leaves get damaged. Now here, I water them from the side here, just put the spout of the watering can down here, very gently water it. If I flood it, as I had done last time, what happened was this leaf got wet and the stem stays in the wet soil. So what has happened is this leaf has wilted and died. So I'm going to kind of pull it off. It really doesn't, we can pull it off, it's a useless dead leaf, so I'll just pinch it off there. So that's an unhealthy leaf. Now the others, I don't think this might be water damage, but the rest of the plant looks healthy, so I'll leave it. So the thing is, the plant should sit on top of the soil and the water should go underneath. So really this should be sitting on a little mound, and then the little tunnel around there will make sure that the water doesn't go into the leaves. Now as you can see here with this plant, the way I water it is I lift up the leaf here, and I pour the water down here so that it's well away from the leaves. So that's the important thing about watering an African violet plant, is that you do not allow the plant to sit on damp soil or get flooded with water. Okay, now in regards to getting a nice display of flowers, as you can see here, I have this violet which is in full bloom, has lots of flowers, and actually this is not from one plant. There are 2 or 3 African violet plants all in one pot, and they have accommodated their leaves and flowering such that you get a lovely show. See, as you can see here, here is one. How do you identify a single plant? Single plant is where there are the tiny leaves in the center. So that would be one plant. Another plant would be this one here. Here is another plant. So that's 2 there already. And these are flowers from the same plant. So I have 2 plants in here for sure. Let me see if there's a third. No, that is still the same one plant that's giving out all the flowers. So there's 2 plants here growing very nicely, very generously all around. Let me see, I think that might be another plant. Yes, that's a third plant. So 3 plants in a pot about this size, which is not very big, and so it has put out this beautiful show of flowers. And the same thing, same routine, good window light, miracle grow, and watering when the soil gets dry. It sort of gets dryish, and watering carefully between the leaves so that they don't, as you can see, the plant is sitting on top of the soil, so there's no question of flooding it. Okay, thank you for watching.